G cold air intake.
All right, let's get
Get to it.
Doesn't make a lot more sense like that.
Also packaging.
And I'm gonna be completely honest. I've already opened this box, so this is a matter of gonna take. All right, what are the instructions?
Let's see, what are we
I
at?
know they gave us some.
Oh wait, we gotta scan the code. We need another phone. You guys want the instruction code to it? You might be able to scan that. Hold on.
Yeah, I put a photo.
We'll put a link.
We'll put a photo up on the page or something
we'll
on the
put a
screen.
link.
I don't know. So first things first, we got to take off the stock airbox of the car. So it should just be, if I'm not mistaken, this bolt, that bolt, and then we got clips under here, and I think 2 brackets in there. So
You got one clamp in the back right there.
yeah.
So
About 5 seconds ago, I almost dropped this entire thing down this into my engine bay. Alright, we're just gonna wiggle this clamp back there. Should I just go? So we ended up taking these, got these loosened up. We got these top 2 loosened. Right here, right now, we gotta take off this push press pins or whatever they're called to take off right here. All that stuff. It's just one big, flowing thing you got going on.
what?
And, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how it breathes. That's how the engine breathes.
Voila.
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 Oh, get my back.
Next step is we're gonna remove this set of stuff right here. First thing is you're gonna take out one of the airbox sensors.
What's that? 2 cents there? No, no. Am I tripping?
Should. Looks like it cleared right here. Side. And then within here, you can see 2 regular, just, oh no, only one screw. I'm gonna bust that out real quick. 10 milli? Is it a 10 milli?
10 milli vanillis. 10 milli vanillis.
10 millis. If I'm not mistaken, which I definitely could be. It's just Altima. We'll see.
Alright, after some long deliberation, we decided that it would be a smarter idea to address my bumper situation before we get into fixing the actual intake. Because if you don't remember, I was in an accident. Of course you don't remember because we never had a video before this. We can cut that out. So yeah, I was in an accident before this, and they damaged my front bumper. And if you come over here, still showing my garage, you can see these large. It's a large. A large scratch on that side. I don't know if you can see it. I'll put a. Damn. Yeah. I'm just gonna move this right back here. Oh, don't hit the jet ski. Okay. So yeah, spent $600 after collecting some insurance money. Spent it on this. Me and Cameron had it zip tied and held on with love and care. But
It was definitely aftermarket. We had our fun with it.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do.
So we're gonna try and trim it up, make it look a little bit better.
Yeah, correctly mount it.
Part of the intake then, which is airbox, we have to take out. I asked him, we can leave it in there, it doesn't do anything, but you also do it the right way. So we're gonna take the bumper out, and we thought we got 3 days to fix this up. So we're gonna go the smart route. We're gonna take the bumper off, get that air intake resonator out, and then take the grill off. And then we're gonna take the bumper, as well as we're gonna put some JP weld or like some extra support for the brackets, because there's like no support right here.
Absolutely none.
It's a little bit smaller than the stock bumper, so the brackets don't really fit. So,
And I was very scared taking this thing to the
car wash.
car wash, because I'd asked the guy, I was like, is this gonna make it? He told me it'll be all right, and it is. But a little more stability wouldn't hurt. And like if like you've seen it, the fitment's like off. Like you can see there's gaps. None of it's gonna be perfect, but I at least want it to be held on better than that. Good, just gracious.
Yeah, we're about to go to AutoZone, get some welding stuff, and then see you guys in 20, 30 minutes.
See you guys in a bit. Sure.
What's up, guys? We just got back from Ace Hardware. We got some JP weld. We were gonna get some grommets for the bumper to help the bumper fitment, but we have to specially order them, so it's gonna be in another video. But for now, we're gonna have to take the bumper off, take the grill off, remove this air intake piece, stock piece. That's where the new aftermarket air intake filter is gonna go. But for now, before we take that off, you gotta remove this clamp right here. That should remove this piece. Bada bing. Bada boom. So when we first put this bumper on, it's very, very tricky and very difficult, right? So we're gonna slowly try and take this off. Or he's gonna slowly try and take this off. I remove these three brackets, and then we're gonna replace it with this, and this is gonna go right there for the new mount for the intake. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So he's still working on the bumper. You have to take this little washer piece, screw it in to the top bracket. Put this on. This is gonna be used later. He needs a wrench. 10 millimeter. We have our own kind of like mounting systems for the side. So we got some zip ties, and then we also got some short coarse thread, like hex bolts or something. So what we have here mounted on the actual bumper side is we have this metal bracket that we took from the stock bumper. We didn't have a hole big enough to drill for that because it just cut out. This one works still, so we zip tie this one, fold this one up, and we call it good. But he's about to do the other side. I'm about to put the extension for the intake on right now.
So I got the bumper off. There's just those. Honestly, the only two things we had on it were 2 zip ties and 2 screws. So it was nothing but a hope and a prayer. And then we had the grill with those little push pins. But so right now we're gonna clean out the throttle body, and then we're gonna start assembling the actual aftermarket like whole housing system and whatnot. We already got this mounting pointed right here, so it's honestly just playing Legos and screwing everything back in.
We just gotta take out this as well, but we'll do that last set.
Yeah, this is a project for a different time. We're just thinking that
No, we have to do it right now. Because that's where the intake filter is gonna go.
you small. So yeah, guys, I completely forgot that.
We'll take that out.
That's why I took out the bumper, right?
Exactly.
Kind of
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, we gotta take that part out too.
Let's get to it.
Let's get straight to it. So it looks like the only 2 things that I have to take out on this, what is it called? Like the resonator system for like the intake? Yeah. So the only thing you got really, this is only pretty loosely fitting. The only thing you have here is this 10 millimeter, one more, look at this one right here, this 10 millimeter, and then you got, I think, there's another one. No, you gotta push this piece out. This connects through and connects there at the bottom, but you'll see it from a different angle. Hold on. So I was trying to figure out, like, I was like, there was that 10 millimeter up there that I had to take out. I was like, where is the other one? There was no other one. You gotta pull it out. This is just like pretty loosely connected. So that's pretty easy. So now that's clean, go ahead and start cleaning out the throttle body and putting everything else back in.
So, wish we could have got some spray, but we didn't.
Yeah.
So we're just.
Hold on, I might have some spare something over there. There you go.
I want to say, what was this? 3 1/4. I think it's 3 1/4 inch little extension thing we're gonna put right on the throttle, but I just want to make sure there's no grime or anything too crazy on here. So, came to a little problem. These, where are the damn screws at? We have, this one is completely stripped out.
This one we barely got out by the skin of our
so-
teeth.
We are gonna go get a new bolt. Try and find a replacement.
But shit.
We might have to do some, might have to play around with it a little bit. But we got another part of the intake in. All we have to do is just clamp this bolt down. Clamp this down. It'll hold this in, and we can get started on the next project.
Yeah. Good deal. Next step, I believe, if I'm not
No.
mistaken.
We gotta take this box. We're gonna install it up into here. It's gonna go like this. We got a couple extra pieces. This will bolt in. Oh no, it should go like this actually. Yeah, it's gonna go like that. I'm gonna put this clamp up and get to work.
Now we are connecting this pipe from our intake manifold up there, connects into right here where our O2 sensor is, and we're connecting this into our, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna connect into our filter.
3, 2, 1, go.
So now, got the little insert piece clamped down, tightened up. Now we're getting this little bump piece mount hooked up. And the last thing is going to be mounting the intake. The filter right there. Only other thing we have to do is take this O2 sensor bracket off, plug it in right there.
But we have to wait till we find a screw for that because that's not recording anymore, is it?
No, it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we have to find a screw for that because if we don't and it starts leaking, then my engine's going to be throwing codes, and that's very bad for the entire intake system. So, yeah, let's get to it. Okay, by the grace of God, we were able to get this. You see how stripped that thing is? Oh my God, that thing's cooked. So we were able to get this the screw out, and we're gonna see if it wants to go back in. If not, we might have to take that trip up to Ace, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, let's see that now. Oh, that drop, can't even see it. All right, this one seems to be going in. Let's see how tight we can get it though.
Oh, that's a good one, I think.
Yeah, this might be a good one.
Call it.
Yeah, oh my gosh, okay.
Stripping it.
And this is the doozy. You can have one. Like that.
I think it's pretty in there.
I mean, we'll run it for a bit. We'll see if it's throwing any codes. If not, then we might have to leave it how it is.
Hold it. Let's see. I mean,
Close self tap. It's. There we go.
take it.
All right. So what? Start this out. See how it sounds.
now you can start this out and see how it sounds.
All right. Hold that. All right. Oh, I have it now. Let the car warm up a bit. Just take peekaboo. You know what I'm saying? We're just letting the car move a bit. We're gonna take it around, see how it feels right now. There's anything different. Let you guys figure it out. So we currently have the intake installed. I'll show you a clip later about how that sounds like. Right now we are addressing my bumper issue. Because of how weird the sizing is on these holes, we're trying to let it sit so that way it will be able to dry. And we'll be able to drill new holes into it just to help the stability. But we are facing a bit of a problem just because we don't have anything to put under it or to mount to it to give it that structure. So what we're trying to do, put some pieces of cardboard and go from there. So see how that goes. All right, guys, we're finishing at 4 o'clock. We have
Clocking out.
the intake installed right there. We have some, I'm trying to mount some new points or trying to get these holes patched up so we can mount some new points for my bracket. So that way, when these screws get here, I can mount them up accordingly. And yeah, it wasn't too hard of a project today.
It wasn't too bad. We had some problems along the way, but we got through it, made do. Everything was installed correctly. No codes, no nothing.
Yeah, no codes. And, this is the part where I'm probably going to put in that clip of me gassing it.
Oh, just right here, little key. Yeah. No. Do it again.
Probably hear that induction noise, sounds crazy. But yeah, guys, welcome to the first episode of PNW Trail and
Track and trails.
PNW Track and Trails, and we'll catch you next time.